Hey guys, I am back again. Sorry and for the horrible lighting. So, I sort of wanted to make this video and I don't know what I'm gonna title it yet. It's gonna be something like, what if I don't like Dark Vengeance, or what if I don't play Dark Angels? Well, don't fear, because yeah, I'm gonna use this guy. You'll recognize this guy normally with the flaring wings at the side of his helmet. Well, just put on a different helmet and file up some of the iconography on the back, and he works out fine. Put on a different backpack, one of my Templars backpacks, and it's gonna work out fine as a stand-in captains for some games with a relic blade. I also chopped, well, it's sort of a messy chop. I'll clean that up maybe, but I have like thing in the top here, but just made it more straight. So yeah, with a relic blade and a combi plasma, and I've used them in a couple of games and it's not that bad, not at all. So yeah, very simple, not even a conversion. I wouldn't classify that as conversion. Oh, sorry for that, excuse me guys. So there's also the Sergeant. Again, just chose a different head. Personally, I don't mind the sword on there. Just chest, see if I can focus it. Well, he has a sword icon on the chest. For me, that doesn't really matter, because my Imperial Fists do like their swordsmanship, do have these honor duels and whatnot, the Feast of Blades or something they have. So again, very simple conversion, maybe a bit too much with the swords, but I like swords, I really do. This model is not completely done yet, but using as examples. Alright, let's take another one. So this is from Black Reach Sergeant. I do not like my Marines unhelmeted. Why would you expose from this valuable tactical and physical machine with all this gear and the responsibility to have to each other? Why would you expose your head, the most vulnerable part of your body, to a stray shot or piece of shrapnel flying around? I know it doesn't help me in game, but I want my army to look tough, like they can take a beating. There aren't Imperial Fists after all, they need to take a beating. So yeah, very simple. I just basically chopped it off. It wasn't even that clean a chop. Chopped off the bottom of the helmet. Worked out fine, I think. Actually, in 6th edition, I'm really fond of this guy. Just standard bolt, pistol, and chainsword. Doesn't really matter if I lose him. I didn't invest any points in him. And he adds a lot of attacks. So, all good. Let's take another Black Reach model, the Captain. Now, I don't like all the fancy banners in the back here. I reserved those few banners for the really important ones I have. So yeah, repositioned the arm, took one of my Templar backpacks, and I went in and chopped off, whoop, guy's stabbing the lens. So I went in and chopped off his head, his exposed head, and put on one of my Marine heads. Now this head is from the Imperial Flash Crimson Fist upgrade packs back when it was metal. Yes, I will need to spray it again. Some of my old yellow, even though I've stripped it down, still shows through. Yes. I don't think I'll use this guy often, because a bolter and a power weapon is not really a good combo at all. Unless I run this as a relic blade and this bolter with hellfire rounds, then we can start to talk about it. But again, my army is not meant to be efficient. Well, I will be basing some part of it on a tournament list, but for the most part it should just look like a Space Marine fluff army, and all the captains in the fluff have a bolter and a power weapon. So I really like this guy actually. Nice and simple conversion, but It's a much more subtle captain, and I really like that. I don't want them flashing and being all like an easy target. Oh. My heater turned on. I'll just disconnect that. Okay, I'm back. So the last part of this segment will be titled, I don't know, what if I don't like bikes? Well, next 3 models you're gonna see are all Dark Vengeance bikers, but I don't like bikes. I don't think they're really marine-like. I don't see why. I see in game terms why I would use them, but not fluff-wise, to be honest, guys. Like, why? Motorcycle gangs? Yeah, no. So, this is gonna be one of my Devastator Sergeants. He's gonna have this Auspex, which I'm gonna use as a signum. This is actually a fine cast piece from my Master, or my Tech Marine. It's his other arm option, if I don't want a boulder on there. Although, yeah, I chopped off his head, fine cast head, and put on this head from the Venerable Dreadnought kit. Again, subtle conversion, but I don't want exposed heads, unless the very few ones, like my Space Hulk, I can't get myself to do that, and Lysander, and my Chapter Master. So yeah, this guy is one of the regular bikers. I put a bolter on him, because Marine should have bolters. And a bolt pistol. So yeah, it's gonna be one of my sergeants. So basically, this arm is fixed to it, and the head too. So put on the backpack. They have a flat bottom, the torso, so I just filed it flat at the legs. This is not finished, painted yet. And I just put on the other arm. Still need to do some lighting effects in this, and highlights and details. Don't worry, it will look prettier. And my plasma gunner from that. See, every tactical marine also has a bolt pistol, and actually just a regular bolt pistol arm fits well on this. So use the Black Templar one, but he's making his last stand or something. Could just have used the missile launcher on to make an easy it's totally worth it plasma gun guy, but I'm not that cheesy. So yeah. Again, very simple conversion, just filed off top of the legs, put on another arm, no problem. And you have a plasma gunner instead. Now I'm gonna make the bikes for a friend of mine who's doing a White Scars army, and I promised to make him a gift because he gave me a dreadnought. And also because I want to, not just because I owe him. Basically, give all my friends some kind of model too. Yeah. So this is a sergeant that comes with it. It's sort of opted to keep one of the Dark Angel's backpacks just to give him some. Yeah, give him something. So this is my Stormbolter sergeant. Now the arm, chainsword arm, is attached to him. He's usually not helmeted, so I chopped off his head. Clumsy chop, or not clumsy, but it's really hard to make it nice even, but you don't see that with this. And yeah, a Stormbolter from the Commander set sprue. Actually bought the Commander set sprue just for my Chapter Master's backpack, and then figured I like my Marines shooty, and I usually run some of my sergeants with bolters, but I thought, well, if I just want to run them shooty, I should have this so I can still charge in afterwards, and with a chainsaw that looks cool. So yeah. So I don't know if this will be a short video by my standards, but there's some subtle conversions you can do with the standard sets to make them look not as standard. They don't look like they just came out of a standard box like everyone else has. I will be doing the same thing with my orcs, don't worry about that. I have some great stuff coming up there. Because orcs, you can just do whatever you like and it's all good. So I will say goodbye for now, and again, any comments, I'm gonna say at this point, don't comment about the painting, because I'm still not done with my models. It's just painting them all up to a tabletop standard, and then I take them on from there when I get the time. So yeah, but any other comments would be cool. So take care, friends. I will be back with another video at some point soon. Bye.